Hey y'all, let me tell y'all something really quick and then I gotta put on a regular shirt. The narcissist in your life is hot and bothered, okay? This narcissist in your life is hot and bothered. I will get right back to y'all in 1 second. Yes, y'all. This narcissist is hot and bothered. I'm gonna tell you why. Because they want you running after them. They want you chasing them. They want you to be worried about them. They want your mind to be focused on them. They want you to be all but hurt and crying and sad over them. They want you to be freaking depressed over them. They want you to be down and out because of them. They want you to harm yourself. They want you to be depressed. They want you to not work on yourself. They want you to not succeed in life. They want you to be at the low of lows and at the bottom of the bottom. They don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you live. And this is a screwed up reality, but that's just what it is. They don't want to see you live. Everything I just said, they want it to be them who is at the top, them who's living, them who's thriving and succeeding. But here's the problem with that. They want to be the ones thriving, living, and succeeding, right? But they're not willing to put in the work that it takes to be in that position and to have those things. You, on the other hand, you're willing to put in the work. You're willing to do what it takes for you to be successful, for you to be happy, for you to be healthy, for you to be up here instead of down here. You're willing to do what it takes to work on you, to help you, to get yourself moving and thriving and making progress. They're not willing to put in the work, and they're not willing to do what it takes to be what they want to be. How you gonna want to be something, but then you don't want to do the work? You don't want to do what it takes to be that. That's the most selfish shit I've heard in my life. But that's just how narcissists are. That's how they think. They're lazy. So not only are they selfish, but they're lazy as hell, okay? So they're jealous of the fact that they're lazy and you're not. You're willing to put in the work. They're not. They're jealous of everything you got going on. They're jealous of your work ethic, your potential, your mindset. They're jealous of the heart that you have. They're jealous of everything that you got. And it's funny to be jealous of somebody and what they have, but you're not willing to put in the work to have the same thing that they have. It makes no sense. The narcissist, they're stalking you on social media. They're stalking you by phone, by email, by text, by instant message. They're getting their flying monkeys and family members to look for you. They're hot and bothered. They're thinking about you. You are striking a nerve with these people, okay? They think about you when they go to bed at night. They think about you when they get up in the morning. They think about you when they get up and go to work, if they even go to work, because some of these narcs are so lazy that they don't even make an effort to get a job. And then some of them do make an effort to eventually get a job, but we'll see how long that job lasts. But they think about you when they go to the bathroom and be getting a new supply on the toilet. They think about you when they out eating, whether if it's eating out or cooking. They're thinking about you when they're going to the barbershop to get a haircut or going to the beauty salon to get their hair done, if they're doing that. They're thinking about you when they're doing their hair in the mirror, if they're doing that. They're thinking about you constantly, 24/7. But here's the thing. They want you to be doing that exact same thing. And they want you to be hot and bothered just because they're hot and bothered. They want you to be hot and bothered like them. They want you to be their slave. They want you to continue to be their property. Because you got to remember, narcissists, they don't love. They treat us like objects. So in their mind, we are their property. And they want us to remain their property. But we're not going to remain their property. They don't own us. They never did. That was the lie that they told themselves. That was a deception that they put themselves under. They deceived themselves into believing that you are their property when you was never their property. You always have been God's property, honey. That's why they won't divorce you if you're married to them. That's why they want to make things hard on you if you're trying to co-parent with them. They want to be in control all the time, in every situation, at all times, at all costs. So even if it's costing you your job, your time, your energy, they will do just that to remain in control of those children that you have with them, to remain in control of your life, to remain in control of your decisions in your mind and your heart. They want to be in control of everything and all things 24/7, 365 days a year. They don't want to get their ish together. Instead, they want to take the easy way out. They don't want to take the high road with nothing. They don't want to be held accountable about nothing. They don't want to tell the truth about anything because that means holding them accountable. They don't want to face their shame, but they want you to face shame. Isn't that ironic and funny that they want you to face shame, but they don't want to face theirs? They want you to be humiliated, but they don't want to be humiliated. They refuse. They want to tell you about yourself, but how dare you tell them about theyself? Telling you this narcissist is hot and bothered because they don't have your energy to use anymore, to expound off of anymore, to bounce off of anymore. They don't have anybody to laugh at anymore. They don't have anybody to blame anymore for the shit that they're doing. They don't have anyone to look at to make fun of. They don't have nobody whose time they can waste. They don't have anybody to lie to. Because see, all the things that they do, it's like a drug. They're used to doing these things like it's a drug. They are addicted to being a liar, addicted to being an asshole, addicted to wasting people's time, addicted to using people, addicted to stealing, addicted to manipulating, and addicted to making up stories, addicted to just being a fake shell of a person, an empty shell of a person. They're addicted to being this way. And since you are not around for them to be able to do these things, that means that they don't have the energy and the fuel that they need to be a narc. They don't have your energy to use off of you to do their narking. So this narcissist is hot and bothered because they cannot use your energy to narc. Sorry. You can't use my energy no more. I am no longer of service to you. I am no longer available. Let the voicemail hit them on the way out. Let the door hit them on the way out. And lock the door too. And when you get the voicemail, erase it. Don't listen to it. When you get the text message, don't look at it. Just erase it. When you get an email, don't read it. Just erase it. When you get a Hoover, any form of a Hoover, ignore it. When you get a friend request from a family member on social media, just block them. When you all of a sudden see that they got a new account from Instagram, Facebook, or any kind of account, just block them. They want to keep using your energy to be narking how they narc. And you are no longer going to be their energy source anymore. You are no longer giving them your gas out of your gas tank anymore. You no longer have time to put up with their BS anymore. You no longer have time to be lied to anymore. You no longer have time to be lied on anymore. You no longer have time or energy or space for your name to be thrown under the bus, for your name to be smear campaigned, for your name to be ruined. You no longer have time to deal with the BS anymore. You are not an object. You are a freaking human being. You are not their property. You are God's property. You are not their mother. Let their mom finish raising their grown asses. You are not their therapist. You don't get paid to do that shit. It is not your job to fix them. You don't have the power to do it. God does. If God can't get these people to get right, what makes you think you can make them get right? You can't. This shit will drive you crazy. It will make you lose your mind. It will make you get sick and have all these slew of health problems. It will put you in the freaking grave. Your life is worth more than all of these problems and all of these challenges that they make you face when dealing with them. Why do you want to be with somebody who lies on you, who lies to you, who makes you the freaking joke, who has children on you, who cheats on you with other women or other men? Why do you want to be with somebody who self-destructs and then turn around and tries to destroy you too? Let me tell you something about a narcissist. A narcissist is a freaking snake that eats its own tail. Have y'all seen that symbol? Look it up online and research it. They eat their own tail. So if they're self-destructing, what makes you believe they're not going to try to destroy you while they're also in the process of destroying themselves? What makes you think this narc can love you when they can't even love themselves? What makes you think this narc is going to build you up when they're not even building themselves up? These narcs are hot and bothered because you're no longer giving them your energy. You are no longer putting up with their BS. You are no longer allowing yourself to be victimized by them. This narc is hot and bothered because you finally one day woke up and said, enough is enough. You finally one day said, I can't do it anymore. God one day finally said, I am flipping off that light switch to your heart, and I'm going to numb your love and your feelings for this person. So the moment God did that, the switch was flipped, and all of a sudden your feelings just shut off, because that's what happened to me, guys. I promise you, this is literally how it happened. One day I woke up and my feelings just switched. It just flipped off. The switch just flipped and my feelings just cut off. Like boom, like as if you blink an eye like this. That's literally how my feelings got cut off. Like the blink of an eye. My feelings was shut off. My heart was shut off. It was cut down, shut off. I have no more love, time, energy, forgiveness, space to give this person. And when I say forgiveness, I don't mean I have hatred in my heart for this person, meaning I have no more chances to keep giving this person. I have to focus on me now. I'm important. I got to focus on God and what God has in store for me. I got to read God's word and give God my time. See, I have to take all that time and energy and love that I was put into the narc and put it into God and then put it into myself. One day I was just like, I can't do this anymore. And one day I was just like, I can't give my heart to this person anymore. And one day I was just like, no. My feelings was shut off. My heart was literally shut off. And I think God did this because God got tired of seeing me suffer. God got tired of seeing this narc use me up. God got tired of this narc making a fool out of me. God got tired of this narc taking my love for granted and taking my love for his weakness. So you gotta allow God to shut off your feelings and shut off your heart. Allow God to do it, because if not, this narc will kill you. This narc will destroy you. This narc will unalive you. Excuse my French. And this narc will destroy you. If y'all ain't there yet, don't worry about it. God is working on it. He gonna put you in a position where one day you just gonna wake up and be like, I can't do it anymore. Your feelings are literally gonna shut off like a switch. Your heart is literally going to shut off and shut down like a switch. Like, boom. One day you just going to wake up and the feelings are not there. The heart is just not on. It's cut off to this narc. One day you're just not going to have it in you to give. They took it all away anyway. Whatever gas tank and energy you had for this narc when it came to your heart, they took it all anyway. So one day you're going to wake up and that part of your heart is just going to be shut off and cut down. You'll feel it one day if you have not felt it already. But this narc is hot and bothered because they can't keep getting your energy, your fuel, your light, your gas, your heart, your feelings, your emotions, your mind, your body. Because see, this is another thing that a narc does, is they'll make sex feel so great on purpose just to get you addicted so that you could keep going back to them and keep giving them what they want to keep taking away from you. This narcissist is hot and bothered because you figured them out. They're hot and bothered that you ain't chasing after them, that you ain't worried about them, that you ain't thinking about them. They're hot and bothered because the tables have turned and now you have the control back. You have your life back. This narcissist is hot and bothered because they are no longer the topic of your day. They are no longer the center of attention. They are no longer important in your life anymore. This narcissist is hot and bothered because they can't keep playing the same tricks they used to play on you anymore. This narcissist is hot and bothered because you are choosing you instead of them for the first time in your life. This narcissist is hot and bothered because they can't keep playing the same tricks on you. They can't keep doing what they've been doing the last 20, 30, 15, 10, 5, 7 years, or 6 months, or 3 years, 2 weeks. This narcissist is hot and bothered because they no longer have your energy to expound off of, to use, to go be a narc in the streets. These narcs, they need gas in their gas tank just like a vehicle needs gas in the gas tank to operate. These narcs are like vehicles. And when they don't have the energy source that they need, which is the fuel, they can't go out and be narking like they do. They can't go out and narc. They don't have the energy to go out and lie on folk, manipulate people, take advantage of people, take from people, lie on people, smear campaign your name and your character. They don't have the energy to do all that. They're going to be in the bed sad and depressed and weak and shit. But you are no longer to be used. You are no longer to be played with. You are no longer to be mistreated, abused, lied on, lied to, cheated on. You are no longer the one for that shit. Okay? This narcissist is hot and bothered because you standing up for yourself. This narcissist is hot and bothered because you finally came to your senses. And God did something in you where you was like, no more. This narcissist is hot and bothered because you figured her out and you figured him out. This narcissist is hot and bothered because you have finally figured it out. You're up on their game. You're up on their, you up to their lies. You up to their tricks. This narcissist is hot and bothered because now they are losing and you are winning and you are vibrant and you're feeling good and you're happy again and you have peace in your life and you can sleep good at night and your health is getting better and your bank account is looking great and you're actually able to save money this time. You're not spending it on this person. You can actually focus on yourself and spend the money on you instead of him or her. This narcissist is hot and bothered because you're getting back not to the old you, but to the new you. The refined you. This narcissist is hot and bothered because you looking good, smelling good, feeling good, and they want some of that. They want to suck all of that away from you just like they did prior. But we're not going to let them do this again. Because remember what we just said, we're not going to answer their hoovers, right? Right. We're not going to do that. This narcissist is hot and bothered because you the shit and they not. You the one and they not. This narcissist is hot and bothered because you are all that and a bag of chips. Sorry, my nose is leaking, guys. I have bad allergies. This narc is hot and bothered because you the ish. This narc is hot and bothered because you are tired of the BS. This narc is hot and bothered because you moving on with your life. This narc is hot and bothered because you with somebody else that can treat you better. that is going to treat you better. You are finally with the person that God had for you all along. This narcissist is hot and bothered because God is shining his blessings on you and not them. This narcissist is hot and bothered because you have everything that they don't have, and they're not willing to put in the work to have what you have. So instead of putting in the work, they want to just be jealous of you instead of just putting in the work so they can have the same thing. This narcissist is hot and bothered because they are freaking losers and you're a winner. I could go on and on and on. On and on and on. This narc is hot and bothered, baby. This narc is hot and bothered, honey, because they can't be you. There's only one you on this planet, and they can't be you. The problem with the world is everybody want to be the same, talk the same, look the same, act the same, but there's only one you. And this narc is hot and bothered because they can't be your clone and be you. They can't take your identity. They can't take your personality. They cannot take you. You are one of a kind. You are specially manufactured. When God made you, he made you special. You were fearfully and wonderfully made. There is no other you. So this narc wants to be you. You the shit. Ain't nobody ever told you that? You the shit, girl. You the shit, boy. They hate it when they see another woman on your arms. They hate it when they see another man on your arms. They hate seeing somebody treat you way better than they've ever treated you. They hate seeing you give your time, energy, effort, and love and attention to somebody else. They're the most jealous people on the planet. They're the most hateful people on the planet. They're the most unforgiving people on the planet. They're the most destructive people on the planet, and they hot and bothered because they can't be you. Let me tell y'all something. Don't worry about it though. You just keep being you. You just keep doing you, and you just keep living your life. The new life that God gave you another chance to live. Okay? I love y'all. Peace and blessings to y'all. And I see y'all on the next video. Peace and blessings to y'all. Later.